This is Amber Baxter, Fairvilla Educator, and I am here to talk to you today about having sex with slime. Now I know you're probably immediately thinking, ew, what do I do? Okay, well let's kind of take those thoughts and put them out the door, because everybody has different things they like, and one thing to keep in mind about slime, or at least things that feel slimy, is that it's a form of sensation. Sensation play is what a lot of people like to have because there's different ways to play around with it. That being said, not every slime is okay to have sex with. I am not encouraging you to go to your local Walmart or Dollar Tree and grab a bucket of slime and start experimenting. Don't do it. I did not send you. No. What I really like to talk about is something called Nuru. Now, if anybody is familiar with Nuru, Nuru is often used for massage, and I do really like it for massage as well. But one really great thing about Nuru is that it has sort of like this slimy gel-like consistency that's really good and fun to play with. I'm going to show it to you in two forms. I'm going to show it to you as it tends to come in its raw form, which is like a powder that you slowly add water to. It can also come in a gel, it really just depends. And then it also comes in a pre-made form, so you don't really have to dilute it unless you want to. It's already set up and ready to go, so you don't have to go through the process of what I just did of measuring everything out ahead of time. So beginning here, I have a glass bowl with some warm water, and then I have my Nuru powder. So with Nuru gel, what you do is kind of slowly add it. And what Nuru really is a mixture of like seaweed and carrageenan, which gives it that consistency. It's like a gelatin type consistency. I'm kind of stirring everything here, if you can kind of hear it. I'm gonna add a little bit more because it's not really at the consistency that I want it to be. This is kind of the pain with Nuru for some people, is that you have to kind of get it to the consistency that you want it to be. That can be a good thing, that can be a deterrent. It's all preference. Personally, I like to have mine already pre-packaged and ready to go so that I don't have to spend my time trying to figure out what kind of consistency I want. Already you can kind of see we kind of are getting this like viscous liquid, which is fun to play with, let me tell you. So I'm just mixing everything up. And this is mostly because I haven't added a lot of water that it's this thick. And it's really this like slimy consistency. Now, one thing I really do like about Nuru as well is that Nuru is 100% safe for penetration if you get it from a certified retailer, someone who knows what they're selling it for. You don't want to just get any kind of Nuru off of like Amazon or something. You have to make sure you know what it's for before trying to use it inside of your body. While I said most Nuru has seaweed and carrageenan in it, I imagine there's probably some on the market because there are many different kinds that might not have that. So always check your label and just be sure before you start playing. So here we go. This is what Nuru tends to look like in its very raw form after the water has been added. And it's just this very slimy, viscous material. And it is so much fun to play with. You can take it at this point and kind of just play with it. It is a full-on slime. You can use it for massage. Yeah, isn't that cool? Now, as you can kind of see, there are some little like lumps in here. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And that's one thing about playing with Nuru powder, or like raw Nuru is the way I put it. If your water is too hot and your Nuru is a little too cold, it can create these lumps, which isn't really a bad thing. It just can change like the consistency of it. It can make it a little bit harder to play with. And for some people, that's a bit of a turnoff. So that's why I said I kind of like things that are pre-packaged for me, because then I don't really have to worry about getting this kind of like lumpy texture. It is sure fun to play with. Any kind of sensation play, I am down for it. This is so much fun. And you know, what is sexy times but fun, right? So now that my hands are completely clean, which With Nuru, you can get it off with warm water and gentle soap. It does come off easily. It's not like silicone lubricant where it kind of stays forever and ever, which is another great benefit of Nuru. I really like that about it, that it's easy cleanup. I did mention to you before that we do carry like a pre-measured Nuru, which I really like. So we carry this from System Joe, just so you can kind of see it. This is Joe Nuru. It's full body sensual massage gel. I really like it. Like I said, you can use it like a lubricant. I will tell you it does have a lot of glycerin in it, which for some people with sensitive skin, you might want to do a spot test on your skin ahead of time because glycerin, like I said, can be an irritant. But let's begin. Another glass bowl. Now, if you can kind of tell, it doesn't have as much of that viscosity as the other one that we played with, but it's still kind of got some stick to it, which is really nice. I am just going to take this. So as you can see, it's a little bit more watery. It's not going to have as much of that like jelly type texture, but it still stays really nicely. It has a nice viscosity, a nice feel to it, and is overall just kind of fun to play with. Some fun things you can do with Nuru, as I mentioned, you can do massage. Massage is a lot of fun with it. You can use it for penetrative sex. You can also use it for like wrestling type play and all sorts of things like that. Getting like a blow up pool and filling it with Nuru. There's a lot of people who like to do that and kind of just wrestle around and play with it. Having just some fun times that way. You can use it so many different ways. So sex with slime can be a lot of fun. Definitely. All right, my lovelies, I hope you had a fun time with us today. Please leave some comments down below if you have any questions or you have any suggestions for other videos. We always appreciate it. Hopefully you did like this one, so like, comment, and subscribe. And do keep an eye out for any classes or fun events that we have going on. You can hit us up on Fairvilla.com or on Eventbrite for those classes that I mentioned, and check the links down below. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Bye-bye.